Greetings and welcome to another episode of The School of Life. Today I would like to reason about doing things for others in the community without having self-motivation necessarily, but just doing things for the betterment of the community at large. When I wake up each day, it's my intent to make an improvement in the community that I live for all the people around me and thereby helping myself. And I know I've done other videos about this relating to the fire department and my volunteerism and things like that, but I mean like directly in your community. I live in a forest on a private road, and many of the properties here, even though they are owned, they are not developed, and it's very wild. It's very nice because of the wildness, but as a result, nobody's tending to these properties, and some of these properties being adjacent to other properties pose a fire risk that is real and that needs to be dealt with. So, as somebody who's a community-minded person, I go and I take care of the fronts of these properties adjacent to the road in order that it looks nicer for the community and it's less of a fire hazard. Now, it's not a difficult task. It does take some time, it takes some energy, but it's not a difficult task to do a few minutes of extra work for one's neighbors just to try and make the world a better place. So I'm going to give you a little look at what it is that I've been doing here so that you can see basically, what I mean. I didn't do their entire property, but I did the flank that's adjacent to the road so that any car coming down the road would not kick a spark over into the grass, the tall grass, which was up above my knees, and cause a fire to spread into the forest, which would then spread eventually up to my property and all of my neighbors' properties. So here I'm going to take a quick look at what it is that I actually did here. If you look, you can see there's a swath that I have weed whacked all the way along. Oh, look at that. There's a 15-mile-an-hour sign that I personally installed because just down the road from where I'm at here is a preschool where the kids run out into the street to go greet their parents, and I'm concerned that somebody might actually run into a kid. So another of my motivators for clearing this little swath of land, besides the fire danger, is also that people can park further off the road and you can see a child if a child was to run out from that area right down here. So anyway, again, by clearing this little bit of land, you can see that the land is not developed in any other way. There's all this other stuff here, but by clearing this little swath along the edge of the road, it gives greater visibility, and ultimately it creates a safety zone so that if a spark was to come from one's car, it wouldn't necessarily catch the whole forest on fire. In addition to the benefit of the nice view and the safety from the forest fires, I know that this is now fire season right now. Usually it's the beginning of June, but this year it was the beginning of May due to the drought that we've had for the past few years here in California. These birds are very vociferous today. Anyway, I hope you can hear what I'm saying. One of the things that I expect to happen with the fire department at this time of the year is that they go around and they do inspections of properties. When they do the inspections of the properties, they're doing individual inspections, of course, and they'll give you a write-up about it if there's something that needs to be done on your property in particular. But in addition, they're also looking at the whole neighborhood and seeing what the safety level of the entire neighborhood is. When you have a private road, they want to see that the road is being maintained. Of course, a county road is being maintained by the county, so you won't get dinged for that. But if it's a private road and you don't have that clearance on either side of the road and the visibility, then that becomes a problem for the fire department to come up here, and they'll ding the entire neighborhood. What that means to you as an individual, or to me as an individual, is that our insurance will be a lot higher because the insurance companies use this information to determine the safety of the neighborhood and the risk of the neighborhood. Anyway, so ultimately by doing this little extra bit of work that is not my work to do, I will actually end up receiving the benefit of having a reduced insurance for the property that I have just up the street, because this will be considered safe by the fire department, at least for the time being. And hopefully when these owners come out here and take a look at their property, they'll see that this was done for them. I don't expect ever to get paid, but that's not why I do things. My motivation is not for money necessarily. A lot of my motivation is what can I do to make the world a slightly better place with a little bit of extra effort. So anyway, I hope you liked this video. If you did, click like or leave a comment down below. If you'd like to see more videos of this kind, please subscribe to my page, Burton Eubank, here at YouTube. Thank you very much and have a great day. Bless.